me is Lauren's most famous resident, the one and only Olivia Nash. Thank you very much for letting me in your home and agreeing to the interview.
You're very welcome.
Now, I'd like to begin with how everything started. What got you into acting in the first place?
I think I learned at a very early age that I enjoyed making people laugh, and it seemed to work. So that's from then.
Did you ever find that coming from such a small town ever hindered your passion for performing?
No, not at all. If anything, it helped. When I came home, from school, I joined Lauren Drama Circle, and that really was the backbone of my career, because I could have gone to RADA. I got a scholarship to RADA, but in those days, a wee girl of 16 going off to a city that I'd never been in or anything, so I didn't go. But I never, I probably was very disappointed at the time, but what you haven't had, but the grounding I had with Lauren Drama Circle was unbelievable.
We have to talk about Give My Headpiece, of course.
Yes.
Could not do it. At what point did you realise this is going to be a hit?
I think probably from the minute we did the pilot.
Give My Headpiece is, I think it just runs with every generation. Because
Yes.
my granny loves it, my parents love it, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure when I have kids they'll probably love it as well.
Oh, thank you.
But why do you think it's such a hit with every age?
I think the core characters, they've brought in so many other fabulous characters, but the core characters were very, very strongly written and great characters. They have to, all the men associate with Da, but the way they associate with him is, men of all age, is, he's so stupid, I would never get on like that. But I do know somebody who does, and the same with Cal. I mean, who on earth in this world would want a son who was so thick? But yet, he is a loving character, you know what I mean? Like, he's
very endearing.
Very endearing, that's exactly the word. So I think that's why it goes through all the generations, and we're lucky enough to have all the generations, in it.
Do you think you have any similarities to your character, or do you think you're just like completely opposite to her?
Wouldn't like to think that. Well, I yes, I do actually, because first of all, Ma's no fool, you know what I mean? She may appear very downtrodden and all the rest, but when it comes to a point, she has Da like that there. She just and all of them, she just lets them all right take a hand out of her and all like that there. But she is a very caring mother. She really, really does care about her family, and she doesn't like them making fools of themselves and what have. That's why she rants and raves, so much about it. And I think, well, I hope I'm like that, in my own life.
You actually received an MBE for drama and your charity work in 2006. How did it feel for you to be recognised for your work?
I was just so proud. It was one of the most wonderful days of my life. It was in May, whenever I went to receive them. It was a New Year's honours list, and then it was in May. And my mummy, who is 95, almost 96 now, was able to be with me, and my daughter, and it was just my sister, just the four of us, and it was a wonderful, wonderful day.
Was it a member of the royal family that gave it to you?
Yes, it was the Queen.
Oh, you got the top dog.
It was. Oh, I sure did. It was wonderful.
Just the final question then. It's the most important one as well. Who would you snog, marry, and avoid? Eamon Holmes, Stephen Nolan, and Daniel O'Donnell.
Oh dear, do I have to answer that?
But you can answer it as yourself, or you can answer it as Ma. I know who she'll marry.
I'll answer it as Ma. Ma will marry Daniel, I mean, is there another man in the world? But the trouble is, she'd snog him as well, you see. She maybe give Eamon a wee bit of a snog. And Stephen Nolan, well, the thing about Stephen is, I'm sure he's a fine fella, but Ma doesn't understand one word that he's talking about in the morning. And all the one's shouting, it's far too much shouting at that hour in the morning.
Thank you very much, Matt.